starving and sorry to make something to eat. This morning I realized that I have ingredients to bake some buns. I have ingredients to bake buns and I'm really excited to do that because I haven't baked anything ever since I got my little toaster oven item on my birthday. So I'm excited to do that. I've been like looking forward to doing it the whole day. So I'm gonna do that. Also, I am going through this weird phase. I'm actually like excited to take my classes now, but it's weird because just last week I was like so upset that I have to go to this class. I'm like, I'm tired of this, I don't want to go. Now I'm like so excited. I have this political sociology class. As I mentioned, I know nothing about politics, but recently I given like a little pamphlet, like an excursion for people to read about it. It's about like how Botswana's government is really poorly structured and how the powers are concentrated to one part. And I don't even know, like before today I didn't even know like the different divisions, but now like as of today I know that there's the legislatory arm, the judiciary arm, the executive arm, and they actually went like in depth of explaining how our country's politics, or rather our country's ruling system, is really messed up because for some reason they've decided that they want to have the executive function, which is apparently like the presidential area ministers and all that. They are for some reason able to like sway how the laws are made, even though that's supposed to be done by the parliament, which is supposed to be under legislator. It's so interesting because this is all new to me. It's like new information. I feel like I'm in grade 5 again learning something for the first time. I'm like, wow, that's why the world works like that. So it's so exciting. I'm just like so excited to go take the class again next week and find out more, because today for the most part it's still like, so that's what that means. Because every time people talk about politics, so like you have those parliamentary sittings going on the radio, I'm just there like, but today, as of today, I have just like a little more knowledge on what that's about. So that's exciting. I'm not going to be in the dark anymore. It's also really exciting to see why the country is the way it is, you know, because it's like a whole culture that's associated with Botswana as it's like in itself. And then it's like exciting to like know the reason behind that. So you know why things happen the way they are and why certain laws are like created the way they are. You know, that part, that was interesting. I'm also taking this qualitative research class, which I initially thought would be a bit repetitive because I took like a cumulative class called research in sociology, research something. The bulk of research, yeah. So it teaches you about quantitative research, qualitative research, different types of research, how you form a research question, how you go through research. But this term is just like, this semester is just like quantitative research as a whole. So I initially thought that'd be like kind of repetitive, but as of today, I'm actually like seeing the more nitty-gritties. That's like how you can like take your qualitative question, which is basically your question will be based on descriptions of like how would people's watch time influence their thinking capabilities. That's like a qualitative. You're mainly basing your research on finding out how one thing's going to influence another. Then you're just going to list out all the reasons that you find and see like how much, actually not how much, how this would influence that. But with quantitative, it's mainly like saying how much would it influence it. So you're just like basing more on the numbers. You're like see like, okay, so if you've got more watch time, how's it going to like influence your thinking capabilities? Going to increase it by this much, reduce it by that much. So that is interesting as well, because as of today I was like, this is actually quite fun. Like I'm actually excited to learn again, which is like so exciting. But yeah, I'm gonna bake some buns now because I'm starving. It's been about 15 minutes-ish, maybe 12. I think bread is supposed to take about 15 to 25 minutes depending on the size and the temperature. But sis, it's not rising. What the frick? What the frick? Excuse me? Why are you not rising? Like, okay, I know why, but like, come on. That one over there. That one is giving me hope because it kind of looks like it rose a little and then it cracked. But like every other one, they looking... I've taken one out and initially I just wanted to check if it's cooking because it smells like something's burning. But they look pale as flip. But then the bottom is golden, so I guess they're cooking. And then I started trying it and... it's like fluffy in the middle and crunchy at the bottom. So I think I should take them out and put in the remaining dough. Batch 1, second batch. Okay, time to clean up. I'm trying the bun with some cherry jam. The crunch. initially thought I was probably going to like do some sewing this afternoon, but I've now eaten, I'm hydrated, and I'm feeling kind of sleepy. And I'm actually feeling more like doing some evening sewing, or probably tomorrow morning if I'm not going like to the farm. So I might maybe take a nap, maybe I'll edit, maybe some YouTube catch up, and then I'll see my sewing project this evening. Best believe that I'm going to put on my little fuzzy pants every time it's downtime. So that's what I'm doing. Half velvet fleece, half flannel fleece. They are the mediums on the bottom. They're cute, they're comfy, they're perfect. I've been analyzing my sleep schedule because of late, every time it hits like 1 p.m, whether I've eaten or not, whether I'm in class, whether I'm reading, whether I'm walking, I get super tired. Like 12:30 to 2:30, I get hella tired. I just like, whether I'm standing, sitting, walking, I just start dozing. So I like started analyzing my sleep schedule, and I was like, okay, maybe today if I actually like have breakfast and like get up a bit later, have a slow morning, maybe I won't be as tired. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe it's because I'm just getting up, getting ready, and going straight to school during the day. Maybe that's why I'm falling asleep. So today I had a bit of a different day compared to like those other days, and I got up like at 5 and went back to bed for like an hour. Then I naturally jerked awake at like 2-7, which is a bad time to get up, especially like on days when I would have class at 8, because I can't be getting up at 7 and I have class at 8 and my travel time is an hour. No. Anyway, what I did different today is I got up, I got ready. I didn't really go on my phone, even I didn't even open YouTube, which I usually try to do, but I end up like turning on my phone to go on Spotify. But today I got up, I got ready, and I had breakfast. I had 2 cups of tea and 1 cup of water. And I just had like a protein breakfast, no carbs, no veggies or fruit. And then I took a really long walk to school. I had my hot girl walk this morning, and I actually felt really energized after that. So I'm thinking if I want to stay up for like the best part of the day, the most active part of the day, where I tend to have a lot of activities, I should probably do that. Have breakfast, hydrate, and then have a hot girl walk on my way to school, so my body's like properly active. Maybe because I also usually tend to like fall asleep on the way to school, like in the combi or the cab or the taxi. But today, not really. Also on the way back, yeah, I'm usually like all the way asleep on my way back. Like I'd really be like reading my book on Wattpad, and by the time I'm like 10 minutes into the drive, I'm like dozing. I did not do that today. I stayed up the whole time. What was I doing? I think I read a bit. Maybe I was online as well. Yeah, but I didn't doze. That's amazing. That's impressive, actually. Like my eyes didn't even droop. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so hot girl walk seems to have a little bit of a correlation here. So I will keep doing that. It's also good to get them steps in. So I will keep doing that.